Hey there, Laura from 5 out of 4 Patterns here, and today we're going to talk PDF pattern printing. I'm just going to get you started, give you the top to the bottom, and let's get working. So first, the most important thing is downloading Adobe Acrobat Reader. You'll find this in the tutorial that it says it is recommended or it is suggested or encouraged. Well, I'm here to tell you you need it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Adobe website and you're gonna find the Adobe Acrobat Reader software and you're gonna install it. I'll even put the link down in the description box for you. But it doesn't matter if you have a PC or you have a Mac. You need Adobe Acrobat Reader to be the most successful that you can be printing these PDF patterns. So once you have that installed, we've got to find our pattern. Today we're going to find the Nancy Raglan. So I'm going to go to my Finder. If you are a PC user, you're going to go to your File Explorer, I believe it's called. And here we have the Nancy Raglan pattern pieces and tutorial. When you go to your account at 5out of4.com, after you've purchased your pattern, you're going to find 3 types of pattern pieces. You're going to find the A0, the A4, and the 8.5 by 11. So let's talk about those quickly. The 8.5 by 11 pattern piece PDF is the United States standard one. So if you're from the US and you're printing at home, that's what you're going to use, okay? If you are international and you're printing internationally, A4 is the one for you. If you print at a copy shop or at a professional printer, you would like to use the A0. For me, I only print at home because that's just the way I do it. So I'm going to go to the 8.5 by 11 PDF. I'm going to right click on it. And immediately an entire menu of options comes up. We're going to go directly to Open With. And then we get another menu of options. Over here we have preview and whatnot, but we're going to click on the software we just installed, which is Adobe Acrobat Reader. And that is going to open up Adobe Reader or Acrobat Reader. And here we have our pattern. Now you've got all kinds of things going on in this page. And right now what we just want to worry about is what's over here. There are 4 small icons over here and we're looking for layers. Layers is fantastic. It's just wonderful. It makes it so much easier to just see the sizes that you need. But we're looking for layers. If you're confused by what each of these icons mean, if you just leave your arrow over that icon, it gives you a definition. So we want what's called layers. And there it is at the very bottom. So we're going to click on layers and immediately what comes up are all the layers. So we have the background and we have all the sizes, and each size has a box next to it with an eye in it. If there's an eye on it, it is visible. So we want to print a size large. So we're going to click on each eye that is not a size large. And notice you can see it happening, that lines are disappearing. All right, so there we have a size large. Maybe you want to do an extra small and a size large. Well, you can click on that too. I don't need to do that, so I'm not going to click on the extra small for this. Be very careful, though, that you do not click the background. If you click the background, we lose all of our notes and all of our information. So we keep the background on because, look, we've got page numbers now. We've got our legend here at the bottom. And this is really important. So when you do print, you're going to measure those squares to make sure that your pattern has printed properly. So we've got our size large and our background, and we figured out the layers. That's really all there is to it. So the next thing we're going to do is print. We're going to click on File, and we're going to go to Print, or Command Print if you have a PC, or Command P. And I have a slow computer. The print box will come up eventually. There it is. Your print box may look different than mine, whether you have a PC or a Mac, but it's all the same basic information. We want to make sure that we've chosen the right printer. We want to look at the pages. Now, you may not need to print all 56 pages of this pattern piece. Maybe you just need the hood. Maybe you just need the sleeves. Maybe, you just need I don't know, just the front bodice or whatever. But check out the printing guide in the tutorial. It just separates it all out by size and by feature or options so that you can just print the pages you need. It's a great paper saver. So you would click down on the pages and then you would put down what you need. But for me, I'm just going to put all. The next really, really, really important thing is page sizing and handling. Now, sometimes it will automatically do fit to page or actual size or shrink or whatever. You've got to check this each and every time you've printed. I don't care if you've printed 100 times, check it every time. You can either click on actual size, that works for many people, or you can click on custom scale. That is what I click on, just because I guess it just makes me feel better. And I know there are many other 5 out of 4 pattern users that do this as well. So you have custom scale. It always needs to be at 100%. Always, always, always. Then you're going to go down to orientation. Just make sure it's on portrait. If you click landscape, your preview is going to change, and that is not going to work. You want portrait. I use auto portrait or landscape, and it does it just fine. So we've gone through all of our things, all of our requirements to make sure we are printing the right thing. We know what pages we're doing, we have the correct printer selected, and we have custom scale at 100%, or we've clicked actual size and we're at portrait mode. The next thing to do is simply just print. And there you have it. We have successfully printed a 5 out of 4 pattern. Thanks for joining us today for these pattern printing tips, and as always, you can find us on social media, and I will leave the links right down in the description box. Have a great day.